Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Stories channel. We are so happy to have you here with us today. If you are trying to learn English, you are in the exact right place.
Hi, everyone. Yes, welcome. Grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's chat. Today, we have a really exciting topic that might surprise a lot of you. It actually sounds a bit shocking.
It really does. Today's topic is stop learning. Grammar, memorize these 50 phrases instead. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Will, Bella, are you crazy? No grammar. But don't worry, we will explain exactly why this method is a total game changer for beginners.
Exactly. Many students spend years memorizing complex grammar rules, like the present perfect or passive voice. They get stressed. They freeze when they try to speak, and they don't make progress. Today, we want to show you a different, faster way to speak confidently by using real-life challenges.
That's right, Bella. Think about how children learn their first language. They don't study grammar books when they are 2 years old. They just listen to phrases and repeat them. By memorizing complete phrases, you naturally learn the grammar without even thinking about it.
Yes. For example, instead of learning the rule for would like, you just memorize, I'd like a coffee, please. It is simple, it is fast, and it works. Today, we are going to share how you can break your English journey into specific, timed challenges using these phrases. We believe that structure helps people actually improve.
Absolutely. To show you how this works in real life, Bella and I have prepared a short dialogue. We want you to listen carefully to how we use simple, everyday phrases to have a natural conversation. Let's listen.
Hey, Will, how's it going?
Hi, Bella. I'm doing well, thanks. Just a bit tired. I've been on the go since 7 a.m. How about you? How's your day shaping up?
Pretty good. I had a productive morning. I did some grocery shopping and then cleaned the kitchen. By the way, are you free this afternoon? I was thinking of grabbing a bite to eat at that new cafe down the street.
Oh, I'd love to. But I'm afraid I can't make it today. I'm running a bit late with my work project, and I need to finish it by 5 p.m. Could we take a raincoat check?
Of course! No worries at all. Business before pleasure. Let's do it another time. Let me know when you're free.
That sounds like a plan. I'll text you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon, Bella.
Thanks, Will. Good luck with your project. See you later.
And we are back. Bella, I love that dialogue because it feels so real. It's exactly how friends speak every single day.
It really is. And notice that we didn't use any crazy, difficult words. We used standard, everyday phrases. Let's break down some of the vocabulary and expressions we used there, because they are part of our 50-phrase list for today.
The first one I used was, how's it going? This is a great phrase because it's a very friendly, natural way to say, how are you? Beginners often learn, how do you do? But honestly, nobody says that in casual daily life. How's it going is much better.
Yes, I use that one every day. And then you said, I've been on the go. This is a wonderful idiom. On the go means you are very busy, moving from one place to another, doing lots of tasks. It's a good phrase because it describes a modern, busy lifestyle perfectly.
Then you asked me, how's your day shaping up? Now, shaping up might sound a bit advanced, but it just means, how is your day developing? Or how is your day going so far? It's an A2-B1 level phrase that makes you sound incredibly fluent.
Another one we used was grabbing a bite to eat. To grab a bite means to eat a small, quick meal. We use this all the time for lunch or a quick snack with friends. It sounds much more natural than saying, would you like to consume food with me?
Definitely. Don't say consume food, say grab a bite. And when I couldn't go, I said, "Could we take a rain check?" This means to postpone a plan to a future time. It's a polite way to say no to an invitation without making the other person feel bad.
Exactly. Now, let's move into our main strategy. We want our viewers to improve step by step. To do this, we have created 4 specific challenges, each with its own period of time.
I love this idea, Bella. Giving yourself a specific time frame keeps you focused. Let's start with challenge 1, the daily routine challenge. This challenge lasts for 2 weeks.
For the first 2 weeks, your only goal is to master phrases about daily life, routines, and habits. Forget everything else. Just focus on your morning, your work, and your evening. Will, what are some key phrases for this challenge?
Here are some great ones to memorize. I usually wake up at, "I'm getting ready for work. I need to brush my teeth." "What's for breakfast?" "I'm heading out the door."
Those are excellent. Let's add a few more for the afternoon and evening. I'm stuck in traffic. I have a lot of emails to answer. Let's take a short break. I'm winding down for the evening.
Oh, winding down is a fantastic phrase. That means you are relaxing after a long, busy day. For example, I like to wind down by reading a book or watching a short video.
Me too. I wind down by drinking chamomile tea. So, for the first 2 weeks, viewers should practice saying these phrases out loud. Look at yourself in the mirror and talk about your day using them. Don't worry about the grammar rules behind them. Just memorize the patterns.
Now, once those 2 weeks are over, we move to challenge 2, the social and hobbies challenge. This challenge also takes 2 weeks.
This is where you learn to connect with people. English is a tool for communication, so you need phrases to talk about your free time, your friends, and what you like to do. Will, how do you ask someone about their hobbies naturally?
Instead of the textbook question, "What are your hobbies?" which sounds a bit like an interview, you should say, "What do you do for fun?" "Are you into sports?" "I'm a big fan of." "I like to chill out on the weekends."
Chill out is such a classic phrase. This is a good word because it is incredibly common in conversational English. It simply means to relax, do nothing, or just hang out with friends.
Let's add some social phrases for making plans during these 2 weeks. "Are you free this weekend?" "Do you want to hang out?" "Sounds good to me." "Let's meet up at." "I'll catch you later."
I remember when I was learning a second language, I used phrases like, "sounds good to me," all the time. It's a safe, positive phrase that immediately makes you sound friendly and agreeable. It saves you from thinking, "Is this grammatically correct?" You just say it, and the connection is made.
That is a great personal example, Bella. It really shows the power of phrases. Next up, after week 4, we enter challenge 3, the survival and shopping challenge. This challenge lasts for 2 weeks as well.
This challenge focuses on real-world situations like going to a supermarket, ordering food at a restaurant, or asking for help when you are lost. These are practical, essential skills.
Absolutely. If you travel or live in an English-speaking country, you need these phrases immediately. Here are some essential phrases for shopping and food. How much does this cost? Do you accept credit cards? I'm just looking, thanks. Could I get the check, please? Keep the change.
"I'm just looking, thanks" is a lifesaver phrase. That means you are in a shop. A shop assistant approaches you to ask if you need help, and you just want to look around without pressure. It's polite and clear.
Yes, it stops them from bothering you. Let's add some phrases for asking for directions or survival help. "Excuse me, could you help me?" "Where is the nearest restroom?" "I'm looking for." "Could you repeat that, please?" "I didn't quite catch that."
"I didn't quite catch that" is a wonderful B1 to B2 phrase. It is a polite way of saying, I didn't hear you, or I didn't understand. It sounds much more advanced and polite than just saying what or repeat.
Exactly. It shows you have good manners in English. Finally, we reach our last period, Challenge 4, the Workplace and School Challenge. This occupies the final 2 weeks of our 2-month plan.
This challenge is crucial for anyone using English for their career or education. Even if you don't work in an office, these phrases are helpful for professional and polite communication.
Let's look at some phrases for sharing opinions and working with others. In my opinion, I see your point, but let's get down to business. Could you give me a hand? I'll take care of it.
Let's get down to business is a fun phrase. It means, let's start talking about the important topic, or let's start working. It helps focus the conversation. And give me a hand simply means to help someone. It doesn't mean giving your physical hand.
Right. Don't give anyone your hand, just help them lift a box or finish a task. Let's finish our 50 phrase group with a few more professional ones. Thank you for your feedback. I'll look into it. Let's schedule a meeting. To make a long story short, I appreciate your help.
I'll look into it means I will investigate it, or I will check the information. It's a proactive, helpful phrase that bosses and coworkers love to hear.
Now that we have covered the challenges and the periods of time, Bella, let me ask you a question. Why do you think beginners struggle so much with traditional grammar methods?
That's a great question, Will. In my experience, traditional methods focus on mistakes. When you focus on rules, your brain becomes like a computer traffic light. Is this a past participle? Is this pronoun correct? By the time you calculate the rule, the conversation has moved on. You feel embarrassed and silent.
I completely agree. When you memorize phrases, you memorize blocks of language. It is like building a house with large pre-made bricks instead of tiny grains of sand. It is much faster and sturdier.
Exactly. Will, let me ask you, how can our viewers make sure they don't forget these phrases during their challenges?
The secret is repetition and context. Don't just read the list once. During the 2 weeks of each challenge, say the phrases aloud when you are doing the action. When you wake up, say, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. When you go to a shop, whisper to yourself, how much does this cost? Connect the words to real life.
That is a brilliant tip. Personal connection makes memory stronger. I remember when I wanted to improve my conversational skills in my second language, I used sticky notes around my house with whole phrases, not just single words. It helped enormously.
Sticky notes are a classic method. They work wonders. Well, we have covered a lot of ground today. Let's do a quick summary of the lesson so our viewers have a clear roadmap.
Perfect. Remember, the strategy is to stop worrying about grammar textbooks and focus on specific chunks of time. Weeks 1 and 2, master the daily routine challenge. Weeks 3 and 4, move to the social and hobbies challenge. Weeks 5 and 6, focus on the survival and shopping challenge. Weeks 7 and 8, finish with the workplace and school challenge.
By breaking it down this way, you give your brain time to digest the phrases naturally. In just 2 months, you will have 50 powerful, high-quality phrases ready to use instantly.
It's a practical, real-world approach that actually helps people speak, rather than just pass a written test.
Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Before we go, we have a question for you to answer in the comments section below.
Yes, we want to know, which of the 4 challenges do you need the most help with right now? Is it routines, social life, shopping, or work? Write your answer down below. We love reading your thoughts and responding to them.
If you enjoyed today's chat and found these tips helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the English Stories channel. It really helps our community grow, and we want to keep making helpful content for you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, stay positive, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. You are doing great.
Absolutely. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.
See you next time.